there, Thursday, October 14th. There was my snake. See him? I scared him. I almost stepped on him. There he is. Kind of hard to see. Should turn up my brightness on my camera a little. Anyways, cloning. That is the thing to do on October 14th, Thursday, 2021. And so yeah, these have only been in a day, so they're not going to have any sprouts on them yet. I think a couple of these in here were from the 6th that didn't sprout yet. No, that's a chainsaw cut. Wait, that's a clean cut, so that one would be, yeah, that's got roots on it. Alright, got another one with roots on it. So yeah, 6 to 7 days with those clean cut. Ooh, yeah, look at those. Good deal. Any on that? Oh, yep, those are started. So yeah, 6 to 7 days on these is. Now, the next question is, yeah, got a little tiny one started right there. You just barely see it. That one might take 8 days. And that one, yep, those are going too. Look at that. It pushes that layer of leaf right off of there. So, the next question, or one question you might have, is, or the question, yeah, that comes to my mind is, how young is too young? What's the minimum age? These are main stalk cuttings, and somebody asked me about branches. Can you clone just a branch? Well, here is a branch. Put that in the new gutter system here, my cloning gutter, and we're going to see. I don't see why that wouldn't. Again, back to the age. These are all main stalks, Bambusa vulgaris. I labeled them right on the sides there. And these here are some shoots that are a little bit newer, a little less developed. They got branches. They actually got a lot of branches, but they're not as developed as these main stalks here were. I think these came up a couple weeks later. You know, this comb grew, 6 weeks ago. These started like a month ago. So these are the youngest, pretty much, clones that I've ever started or tried. They got a lot of branch on them. I didn't trim any of the leaves. Hopefully they got enough vigor in there to, put out those. Oh, you get some nice shots down in there with the sun coming in the morning. That's another thing I notice. Now the sun comes in right through there in the morning, straight in, gets all this. In the summer, it comes up over there and works around this way, and you don't really get any sunlight here in the morning, or not as much, not like this. But anyways, that's the new cloning setup. Oh, and another thing, I looked up and I saw where Cloning Secrets somewhere said, and you can also notice that these aren't shrinking up. That's Cloning's pruning sealer on there. I looked up somewhere, and it's about rooting, and I found the aspirin thing, and they say that aspirin, the acetylsalic acid or whatever it is there, is a not a hormone, but it promotes. There's the very top of that thing. A lot of branches on there. Don't know if it's ready to sprout aerial roots, but we'll see. But they say the aspirin, the acetylsalic acid, promotes roots, so I put 2 aspirin in here and stirred it up a little bit. So we'll see. Maybe that will promote some growth. The thing I like to watch is these little needle end leaves coming out. If those leaves stay on there and keep growing and unrolling and not curling up like this, you got a good, strong chance of getting something to grow, as long as those little leaves are growing on the ends. So that's where I'm at. Youngest cuttings ever. Cuttings that sprout in about 6 to 7 days. So we'll see what happens. God.